Welcome to GasEd. Today we will be discussing n8n's new Chat Hub release and the conversational interfaces it unlocks for automations. You know, automation isn't just about wiring things up in the background anymore. It's really about how we actually converse with our data and our daily operations.
So today, we're diving into this single, streamlined workspace that literally brings your large language models and your internal business logic together into one conversational hub. This is an absolute game changer if you're looking to bring order, memory, and actionable intelligence to your daily automated tasks. Here's our roadmap for this explainer. First, we've got the unified chat hub, followed by persistent conversational memory. Third, we'll look at empowering AI with tools, and fourth, interfacing with custom agents. Then, we'll cover deploying your chat workflows and wrap it all up with the future of automation. Let's jump in. Section 1. The Unified Chat Hub, consolidating your AI tools.
For the longest time, using different AI models meant constantly bouncing between all these disjointed platforms, right? You'd have a tab open for Claude, another tab for ChatGPT. Well, the Chat Hub completely eliminates that friction. You can connect to leading models all in one single place. You just plug in your Anthropic API key for Claude or hook up OpenAI or Gemini. It brings that top-tier conversational AI directly into the environment where your workflows actually live.
Moving on to Section 2, Persistent Conversational Memory, Seamless Transitions.
A massive pain point with standard AI interfaces is losing context. Normally, if you want to switch models, you're starting with a totally blank slate. But the n8n Chat Hub lets you switch models mid-conversation while keeping the full context intact. So you could start a thread with Claude and then seamlessly swap over to an OpenAI model. The new model reads that entire history, meaning you never lose your operational momentum. How cool is that?
Right beneath each message, you get this fine-grained control. You can copy the text, use a read-aloud feature, or regenerate the outputs. But here's the really unique part. You can actually edit the AI's response directly in the chat log. If the AI misses a specific detail, you have the power to just tweak that context record before you continue the prompt chain. This keeps your data pristine and ensures you're getting maximum business value.
But, you know, a conversational interface is really only as good as the data it can access. We all know standard AI models are locked to their training cutoff dates. So this brings up a crucial question. How does the AI access live web data directly from this hub?
Section 3. Empowering AI with Tools, Breaking the Information Silo.
To break out of those information silos, the Chat Hub lets you equip your models with specialized tools. Let's look at Gina AI, for example. By simply pasting a free API key into a credential block, you grant the AI the ability to perform live web searches. So you can ask it something like, what is the Chicago Bears' current record? And instead of just hallucinating an answer, it actually triggers the tool, searches the web, and pulls accurate, real-time data straight into your chat.
Section 4. Interfacing with Custom Agents, Your Automated Workforce.
Now, live web search is just scratching the surface. The true high-value feature for small business owners is moving past generic web searches and actually conversing directly with your own custom AI agents. Imagine having a dedicated data analyst agent whose sole job is to securely query your internal workflow execution logs and answer your day-to-day operational questions.
Picture a mock database of your operational logs. Through the Chat Hub, you can simply type, how many times did the customer support workflow run in October? The custom agent takes that natural language prompt, uses its tools to scan the table, and concisely tells you that the workflow ran exactly 4 times. You are literally chatting with your database.
But what if you need some slightly more complex analysis? What if you ask the agent, how many total tokens did we spend with our code reviewer agent? To answer that, the agent has to figure out which workflow you mean, track down every single execution of it across the logs, pull the token count for each one, and then execute the math perfectly to give you the aggregate sum.
And the agent totally delivers. It correctly calculates 10,260 tokens. Behind the scenes, it pulled the 4 distinct entries for that code reviewer workflow, 890, 3,400, 120, and 1,450, and summed them up flawlessly. This really highlights the tangible business value of having a reliable conversational data analyst. You aren't writing complex SQL queries. You're just asking a simple question in a chat window.
Section 5. Deploying your chat workflows, from concept to interface.
So how do you actually deploy these workflows to your interface? Well, it boils down to 3 really clean steps. Step 1. You add a chat trigger node to your AI agent workflow. Step 2. You toggle Make Available n8n Chat inside that node. And Step 3. You just publish the workflow. Keep in mind, it won't show up in your hub while it's still in draft mode.
Here's a highly practical tip for when you're first building this out. You can easily validate the connection by assigning a distinct system persona to the workflow. For example, give the AI a system prompt instructing it to be incredibly sarcastic and rude. Then go back to your chat hub and trigger it by saying something like, "I'm feeling sad." If the AI responds by telling you to just get over it, well, you know with 100% certainty that the chat hub is successfully routing to your specific custom workflow.
Section 6. The future of automation. Instance-level control.
Looking at the broader implications here, this chat interface is rapidly becoming the central command station for your entire automation instance. The Horizon features are just incredible. Specifically, we're talking about the integration of Instance-Level Model Context Protocol, or MCP. With this, you could literally just tell the AI to go find the onboarding workflow and execute it. The interface effectively becomes an omniscient manager, firing off complex workflows directly from your natural language prompts.
The operational efficiency you gain by blending conversational AI directly with workflow execution puts the full power of your business logic right at your fingertips. With a unified hub acting as the brain of your operations, the only question left is, which part of your business will you automate first? That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.